What's going on, top producers? Alexander Fazalani here, and today we are going to discuss 5 tips to help you build out your real estate website. But before we do that, I'm gonna need you to boom that like button, crash that subscribe button, and pow that little thing that looks like a bell so we can continuously bring this content to you for free 99. And as always, this is brought to you by Design for Agents, an e-commerce geared to making sure you have what you need in order to succeed in your real estate business, whether it be marketing, branding, or organizing your business. You can check that out in the description below. But now that we got that out the way, let's dive right into why you're here. But let's start off with some story time. It took me 90 hours of work and I was finally done. My real estate website looked and I DIY'd it, and I thought to myself, wow, I saved $4,000. I couldn't wait to launch my website and let my clients and peers know that I not only had the skills to pay the bills as a real estate agent, but I could also moonlight on the side as a web designer. Boy, was I wrong. After what I considered a successful launch, I was ready for leads to start flowing in. In the next 3 months, I succeeded in getting 1 lead. And that lead was from my cousin who used a fake email address to sign up for my email list. After consulting with some web designers and spending a bunch of money trying to fix these issues, I was able to turn it all around. Now my website converts at a higher level than it has ever done so before. And I no longer have to pay for premium lead sources like Realtor.com and Zillow. So here are the 5 tips that I've learned that helped me turn it all around, and I'm gonna share it with you right now. Tip number 1, you do not have to build your real estate website from scratch. I know this one might come as a shock to you, and I know it was a hard pill for me to swallow myself. I spent a week of my life building a real estate website that apparently where I did everything wrong. I overcomplicated it and I was ignorant to what makes a website stand out and convert. I thought it was all about colors and copy, and that alone was going to be able to pluck people off the internet and into my sphere. Although color and copy do assist in branding, it's less important than setting up a page that's geared to obtaining your prospects' information. There are many services out there that have optimized the proper conversion setup so you don't have to. These pre-made websites allow you to do everything that Zillow does without breaking the bank or messing it up yourself. Sometimes the simple approach just works way better. One example of these cool tools is KV Core. It's an all-in-one service that can help you create a good-looking website that's simple and converts. There are many of these pre-made website options available. You just gotta do a little bit of research. Tip number 2, your homepage is not the most important page on your website. Many agents are guilty of this. I know myself, I've been guilty of this when I first created my website. When you think about a homepage, a lot of people think it's the face of your website. It's like the digital brochure of your business. But what happens to most brochures? That's right, they get disregarded and thrown in the trash. A website is no different. Don't spend a ton of your time making your homepage perfect, because most of your traffic is not going to land or spend time there. Most of your traffic is going to be generated through blogs, vlogs, paid traffic, landing on squeeze pages, which we're going to go over in the next tip. Tip number 3, you have to utilize landing pages and squeeze pages. As mentioned before, you should never be sending traffic or potential prospects to your homepage. As attention spans get shorter, our approach as realtors has to become more direct. Prospects are jumping onto your page looking for something very, very distinct, whether it be properties in a specific area and price range or information on closing costs. That's why landing pages and squeeze pages are so valuable. Usually when someone ends up on one of these pages, they literally only have one thing to do: browse for properties or give their information to obtain something. The prospect will not be distracted by your bio, contact information, or any other irrelevant information. They're gonna get what they want faster, which is going to create an overall better experience. Tip number 4, make sure your website has an IDX solution. If you're still deciding to do this whole DIY website thing, I highly recommend that you have a live feed to your MLS properties on your website. If your website only consists of forums and information pages, you're definitely doing yourself a huge disservice. There are so many IDX solutions out there to choose from, and most of them are relatively affordable. If you would like one of my recommendations, I highly recommend IDX Broker. It works with most templated websites, and it's pretty simple to use. Tip number 5, don't shy away from paid for traffic. Most people think once they create their website, prospects are just going to find them through the power of the internet. That may have worked in the beginning of the internet when AOL dial-up was the only way of logging in. However, now there is way more competition. There's floods of people creating websites about real estate daily. And paid for advertising is an extremely good way of helping your brand break through all that noise. Facebook ads, Google ads, and YouTube pre-roll ads are some of the top 3 sources of driving traffic to your little slice of the pie. The more people see your landing pages and content, the more conversations you're going to have, which will inevitably lead to more business. So there you have it, guys. That's 5 tips to help you build out your real estate website. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me in my DMs on Instagram, or you can reach me in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. And again, my name is Alexander Fazolani, and this is brought to you by Design for Agents, and e-commerce geared to making sure you have what you need in order to hit the pinnacle of your real estate career, whether it be branding, marketing, or organizing your business. You can check that out in the link in the description below. And again, guys, if I see you sending traffic to your homepage and not a landing page, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna slap you. All right, have a good day.